It wasn't until he saw his wife kissing another man that the CEO realized his wife truly no longer loved him. 3 days earlier, his wife had come home early from work and found a stocking on the living room sofa that didn't belong to her. She suspected her husband had betrayed her again. At that moment, her husband casually walked out of the bedroom in his pajamas. The wife immediately questioned him about whose stocking it was. The husband took the stocking, threw it in the trash, and pulled his wife close, attempting to calm her with a kiss. But the wife, with a look of disgust, pushed her unfaithful husband away. Seeing this, the husband didn't bother to continue making excuses and said he had work to deal with at the office, then left. Meanwhile, the news was reporting about his date with her younger sister. The wife then received a taunting phone call from her sister, who claimed it wasn't her fault the reporters caught them together, and told her not to mind it. After hearing this, the wife decided she would no longer forgive her husband. In her anger, she threw their wedding photos into the trash. At that moment, a boy 10 years younger than her appeared. He knew she was planning to divorce her husband, and offered to take care of her for the rest of her life instead of the CEO. It turned out the boy's family had been close with hers for years, and he had harbored a secret crush on her since childhood. The woman, however, had always seen him as a younger brother. Despite his young age, the boy was already a billionaire. He had purposely concealed his identity and stayed by her side, just to protect her silently. After seeing her husband's ugly behavior clearly, the woman took the divorce papers to his office, and happened to catch her sister and husband being intimate. The sister immediately explained they were discussing work, and apologized for the last time when the reporters caught them together. The CEO thought she was holding some routine documents and told her to handle them herself. Furious, she threw the divorce papers down and left. When the CEO realized she wanted a divorce, he called her immediately, urging her not to be upset over another woman. But this time, her mind was made up. In an attempt to save the marriage, the CEO and her sister returned to her mother's house. The sister knelt in front of the woman, pretending to be pitiful to put on a show for their mother. The CEO claimed that her mother was too old to handle any emotional shock. The sister agreed with him. The wife lashed out at her sister, yelling at her. When the sister realized that playing the victim wasn't working, she turned to their mother, continuing to act pitiful. But the mother had already seen through both of them, fully supporting her daughter's decision to divorce. She warned the CEO not to waste any more effort trying to change her mind. Seeing that the wife was determined to divorce, the CEO threatened her, saying that he was the largest shareholder in the company. The wife responded that she would buy all his shares and return them to him at the original price, so they would have no more ties to each other, even though doing so would put the company in a difficult situation. And after the divorce, she would only have one villa. She still chose to move on and start a new life. The CEO wanted to have another talk with her, but when he arrived at the villa, he found that the locks had been changed. He realized that the wife was dead set on divorcing him. No matter how hard he tried to save their marriage, the wife would never change her mind, because she had endured enough of his repeated betrayals. To make him give up, the wife lied and said she had already found someone else she loved. Hearing this, the CEO found it laughable, claiming that no one in this city would dare marry her except him. Just then, the young boy suddenly appeared. To stop the CEO from pestering her any further, the wife willingly kissed the boy who had always loved her. Seeing this, the CEO finally realized that his wife truly no longer cared about him.